How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews. Back to another review. Doing my little November 7th three-bagger of beer reviews. A little bit of a theme here. A little bit of a morbid theme. So if you're not into bummerooskies, you're more than welcome to shun these for more joyous ones. But yeah, kind of felt like having some beers. Kind of wanted some beers. Needed some beers. And yeah. Couple spoke to me. This is the next one up in this little series here, and this is Barrier Brewing. This is a growler from Barrier Brewing, Oceanside, New York, and it is their Nonsense Session IPA. First thing first, growler. Where did I get this? I actually got this as a mail order service. I'm going to name who they are, just because they don't give me free stuff. I'm not going to promote them. There you go. I mean, even though I promote a bunch of breweries. But anyway, I'll say Hopsy is the name of the thing. It's a mail service. I saw it the other day, and they had this like Groupon thing going on. Where it's like you get 4 32-ounce growlers to your house for $15. I was like, hell yeah. Let's see what they throw at me. The only shtick to that was you had to kind of just pick either a light, dark, or a hop-forward one. I picked the hop-forward one. And the other kind of caveat was you had to be in our kind of delivery area. They don't do Pennsylvania for those people out there, but they do New York and surrounding areas. Connecticut, I believe, maybe Massachusetts. They do Jersey. My future wife lives in Jersey. This was actually delivered there today, and I have it now. So let's dive into it. As far as what it says on here, it says Nonsense Session IPA, 5% alcohol by volume. On the actual label, it just says Barrier Brewing, Oceanside, New York, and that be that. Thing here. It's got this little kind of plastic seal here. Not sure how well this is kept. I mean, the service that I did use and the logo's cool. I've done beer before. You've seen these guys. I don't know if I've done any of their singular beers, but I've done a couple of their collabs. I don't know how well this place takes care of their growlers or whatever, but assured freshness, I was assured. So we'll see what happens. But it came in a really nice kind of package. It ended up coming in 4 growlers in a box. The box was really sealed, really nice, padded really nice. It had tons of cold packs in it. Ended up having like an insulation system to it, cold packs, the whole 9, shipped to your house. So, 4 32-ounce growlers for $15. What are you gonna do? Just half a pinky finger. Off-White had maybe actually more close to white than anything else. She's got a subtle haze to her. She's got that haze, baby. And, yeah, kind of makes sense. Not nonsense. So, yeah, she definitely looks the part of a new school, kind of New England-style, hazy kind of session IPA. Let's see what she smells like. She has soft bittering to her. Soft bittering. There's a sweetness, kind of melony sweetness involved. Maybe a little bit more than that. Actually, definitely a little bit more than that. And I kind of dig in there. I'm getting a bit more kind of citrusy sweetness. A little bit even kind of like tropical fruit, maybe kiwi vibes. So definitely melon leaning with a little bit of that tropical there. A touch of citrus, but it's coming off sweet. The bittering is more of kind of like a weedy kind of bittering. But she's sweet with a bit of bittering underneath. She actually smells pretty good. Nice and robust for a relatively small beer, 5%. So let's just dive in. See what she's got. Nice. Nothing too crazy. A lot of that fruit character is kind of lost. You get tinges of it, hints of it. Is that age? Is that handling? I don't know. I couldn't speak to it. Didn't have a big hiss when I opened up the bottle, so there's that. The bittering in there ain't much the same. You're getting a bit of a generic kind of bitterness in there. Nothing too vibrant, nothing too popping. The mouthfeel is quite nice, quite soft. Kind of that water nerdy thing I love so much. Definitely drinkable. Definitely chuggable. Nothing too over the top, but at the same time, nothing too crazy. I dig it. I'd like to try it straight from the source to see if there's any kind of variance to it. I feel like there is a bit of time on this. There is a bit of age on this. That's my gut reaction, because it tastes like a bit of Ghost Stuff hops passed for the, even though it is like a IPA, session IPA, and it's fresh, It tastes like it's been sitting around for just a skosh. There's no dating or any of that stuff on these labels, so it doesn't actually tell you how old the beer itself, but there's an assurance of freshness. I think it says it on here. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's tasty nonetheless. So I'm not going to sit here and kind of poop on it because it definitely, there's a third party between this beer and the brewery itself. Yeah, I just feel like there's a little bit lost there in the hop presence. And you're like, okay, well, what do you expect? Well, it's ship cold and, assured of freshness. So, you kind of expect those kind of things. When you're talking about these more smaller, delicate beers, you're talking about a quicker drop-off on these. So it could be just time. It could be not a matter of transportation. It could be it took, a month and a half to get to you in what form? Was it actually bottled at the brewery or growlered at the brewery, given to these people, and then it eventually worked our way? What kind of seal did this cap have? It came off pretty easily. There wasn't a big hiss on it. So, again, kind of nitpicking. But that's not nitpicking the beer. That's nitpicking the kind of pomp and circumstance, or the circumstances, not even pomp, of the beer itself. But yeah, not a bad beer. Definitely a chuggable beer. Something that I love that sound. That I can get down with, especially in my modus operandi as I am today. Kind of in a bummer mood, looking to chug some beers, and the word nonsense kind of made sense to me. So it's just kind of apropos. Let's talk about it. It's one of the better session-ish kind of IPAs I've had as of late. No, a little bit south of there. As far as impact, you're like, well, it's a session IPA. It's not impactful. You can have that. There's breweries that show that. District 96, Equilibrium. There's breweries. I was going to say Carton, but I'll get through it in my throat if I call it any use beer. Session beers. You can have more at that ABV. That's what I'm saying. So it's nice, it's tasty, it's drinkable, but I've had better. Value to availability. Listen, like I said, I got this growler for basically 4 divided by 15. I'm not going to do the math on that. What is that? 750, so that's 375, I think. If my math is right, I haven't slept in like 3 days. Don't kill me on this one. But, yeah, I mean, talking about that price point, it's awesome, but where does it sit as normal? I don't know. Maybe somebody can chime in on that and just say, if you like what way like this. If you just like chugging hop forward beers, session them. You know what I mean? This is actually a session beer. This is something you can drink and drink and drink. It's not going to fatigue your palate. But like I said, I believe a little bit of time is on its not side. Or maybe side, depending on what side you want to run on that. So, it's okay. It's tasty. Let's put it this way. If you see it, try it, because I think I might be a little bit kind of off based on circumstances beyond its control. Let's put it that way. Which is kind of the theme of this whole thing. Circumstances beyond our control. So yeah, there you go. Another review in the books. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sans the bummerness. If you did, down there, words and stuff. Say things. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, all 4 of those places. If you want to check me out anywhere else, then hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a beautiful beer with beautiful beings. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.